What if we didn't have to research our own wheel strategy trades anymore? What if there was a tool out there that could do all the hard work for us and allow us to filter the most profitable wheel strategy trades in the market? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you just that. Yo, what's going on, Premium Chasers? I hope you are having an absolutely God-blessed day. Today, every single person that drops a comment down below is going to get a very special ebook that shows you my favorite screener settings specifically for option sellers. Just drop a comment down below. No opt-in, nothing like that. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button while you're down there as well. But guys, today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the only paid tool that I use as an options seller. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I use this specifically for really having done for me research, especially for the wheel strategy. Now, the tool is called OptionSamurai, and there will be a link down below. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link. I'm going to show you guys how I'm using this tool pretty much every single week, but I want to tell you guys a very special offer that I'm going to give everybody here today. If you end up signing up for OptionSamurai, which I know if you're an option seller, you are going to, I'm going to give you a bonus of your choice. You can get my full cash secured puts for busy people course or my covered calls for busy people course completely for free. So if you sign up, shoot me an email, peter@onlypeterpru.com. You could pick one of those $200 courses completely for free. But my opinion, guys, is this is the best option selling tool out there. I don't pay for any other tools. I don't pay for any other screeners. You guys know I don't promote these other programs and all this nonsense out there, all these other paid tools. I think most paid tools are a waste of money. We can do all this research ourselves. But with that said, OptionSamurai is freaking awesome. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And I think some of you guys are already signed up. You will know what I'm talking about. So I want to show you guys how you can set the screeners up for yourself, which pre-made screeners they already have that are amazing. And most importantly, how to actually use this stuff for yourself. So first and foremost, when you do sign up for your account, right, there are a ton of predefined screeners here. Now, it can feel overwhelming at the start. But here's kind of how I like to filter these. For OptionSamurai, I primarily am looking for setups for cash secured puts, not really covered calls. I'm going to be honest with you. There are some amazing features that they do, but I like to just go to the naked put section. Now, naked put, typically, we don't do any naked puts here, right? We primarily do everything cash secured. So if you don't know what that means, right, when I sell a cash secured put, I'm saying I'm willing to buy 100 shares of a stock on a certain price and on a certain date, right? So I have the cash to actually do it. If you do it naked, that's where you can get really, really screwed. But they don't really have it like labeled that way because a lot of degenerates like to sell naked puts. But still, this is really good. So you can see like there's two screeners that popped up here, and you can see there's a bunch of other ones. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really mess around with any of these. I'm really doing this stuff with the naked puts, but there's a ton of other more advanced stuff. I focus mainly on wheels, sometimes the leap stuff. But primarily, I'm just going after wheels and naked puts. I primarily run the Ark Options Strategy, which is the wheel strategy taken to the next level here on the channel. All this other stuff really, to me, is just noise. I'm going to be honest with you. But with that said, for example, like let's take a look at the wheel candidates preset, and I'll just quickly read you this description of it. Now, I love that I can say I want to focus in on dividend paying stocks. You already know that's part of the Ark Options Strategy, baby, right? When we sell a cash secured put and we get assigned, I want to be assigned on companies that pay a dividend, because then when I'm collecting a dividend on that stock, I'm running covered calls, I'm collecting dividend, I'm collecting more income, okay? So with the wheel candidates, right, you can see on this scan, right, this scan tool, this scan looks for possible wheel strategy candidates. It is a naked put scan that considers the typical covered call annualized return and dividends in case the option is assigned, right? It looks for high probability puts with an annualized return of greater than 15% on good companies with dividend, and typical covered call return is greater than 12% annualized. Listen, that's what I love this tool, baby. It makes it so much easier for me. You guys already know I want to be earning interest on my cash secured puts while I wait to buy stocks. When I'm assigned, I want the covered call premiums and I want the dividend juice. Now, we can change around all this stuff to be a little bit more aggressive, which I want to show you guys right now, kind of like what I do, because some of this stuff out of the box is fine, right? It's fine, but you gotta have to, guys, it's like anything in life. You gotta adjust this stuff to make sense for your specific situation and what you're specifically looking to do. But right out of the box, a lot of these preset screeners are fantastic. So let's go take a look at the wheel candidates. Now, it's already going to show us a pre-done scan, okay? Now, this is fantastic, right? We could see like a Bank of America that shows us the ticker, shows the current price, its IV rank, Stock score, this is just, you could see like these are just predefined things that to me, I take those things like a grain of salt. To be honest, I'm gonna go do my own research and stuff, but it is really nice because it breaks it down by fundamentals, growth, technicals, all that good stuff. But for me, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I take this information, I go into my own charting, I go into my own options chain, and then I just make my own educated decision. I'm not just like executing the trade right from here just because like OptionSamurai said there's a 73% chance of it probability expiring worthless. No, let's all come back to reality. This is a helpful research tool, in my opinion. It is not something that you should be like, hey, I'm just gonna blindly follow. Listen, we ain't following those teenagers on damn Discords no more. Okay, drop the amens in the comments if you agree. But with that said, right, we could see it gives us a whole bunch of information that you typically see on your options chain, guys. I mean, do I have to go over it? It tells us our RSI, right? It gives us our dividend yield on the strike price, on the stock. It gives us the strike, the expiration date, the bid, our return on that, our annualized return as well, which I know a lot of you guys are going to find exciting. And then obviously the probability of expiring worthless. Okay. And then obviously the options volume as well, which is fantastic. So that shows you the basics of it. Now we can expand into these, obviously, and we can get a lot more granular with this. Now, again, for me, you do what you want. I am not blindly following this. This just cuts down on so much of my research, because also you can toss in your watch list in here as well, which I've been a little slack in doing, guys. I'll be honest with you, because I just have been slack in there. But it's a great place to get some new ideas and stuff like that. So obviously we get the whole strategy here. I love this part. I just love this part. Just super high level fundamentals of the company, and then obviously some more information about the options contract itself, right? So with that said, let's go back here, guys, because I want to show you specifically kind of like how I like to set up my filtering, because I do change it up now. Because look at this, guys, like there's 3 pages of this like stuff. Like, come on, like you already know I'm not trying to take up more than an hour a week to do this strategy. Everything I do is like keep it simple, stupid, right? Like for me, everything has to be really, really simple. And I'm going to be honest with you, like some of this stuff is just not for me. I'm going to be honest with you. Like some of these companies I don't really like, and maybe I want to be a little bit more aggressive. And that's what's cool. You can be as aggressive or not aggressive as you want to. And that's where the filters come into place, right? You can obviously go by fundamentals. Obviously, this is just going to take a little bit of time to just make sure like what specific technicals you're looking at, what kind of fundamentals you're specifically, or the growth of the stock as well. These are all defaults in here, okay? These are all already defaults in here. But what I like to kind of change around is the annualized return, right? That's where I like to put the annualized return. Now, right here, it's showing me above 15%. Not financial advisor. Don't listen to me. No idea what I'm talking about. I don't think that's necessarily worth it. That's me. Like me personally, I need to be a little bit more aggressive here. So I usually like to go above like a 20. That's where I want to be, because me personally, not financial advisor, lose money if you listen to this guy. I like to go for at least a 2% ROI on my collateral a month, right? So I want to be at least above 20% annualized, okay, on my puts. So that's what I'm just setting right there, okay? So you can change it, right? You could be a little bit more degenerate and go like above 25% if you want to. I'm just going to put it as 20. Now we can add different scenarios in here as well if we really want to. This is when you start really getting more into the nitty gritty of OptionSamurai. Me personally, I'm just focusing in on my core tickers, getting some ideas, and running the plays that I see fit for my personal risk tolerance level. So I usually am messing around with that. And then I'm also, right, I want to see what my RSI is going to be, and then my covered call return. Listen, guys, when we sell a put, we have to assume assignment. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's just the reality we live in. Trust me, it's going to sting a lot better or sting a lot less when you do get assigned. Most people get burned in this space because they get assigned, but then they get assigned and they're like, oh my gosh, my account's blown. Well, because you got assigned on a stock you don't believe in. So what am I looking at? I'm looking for my covered call annual return as well. Dude, this saves so much freaking time. I can't even stress this to you, because it's assuming you're going to get assigned, and it's going to tell you what your covered call annualized return is going to be, right? This is freaking amazing and makes it so much easier. So again, from here, I'm usually just leaving it as typically above the 12, which I'm fine with. And then we can also adjust the RSI on what we want as well. But typically I usually just start with my return annualized above 20. I think a lot of you will most likely mess with that the most as well. Okay. And then we just simply run the scan as well. Now, obviously the market is closed right now. It is Sunday. So let's just see what we can kind of get back. But you could see we've brought down our search results by a decent amount. Right now we're not 3 pages deep. Now we have 2 pages deep. Now this is where you kind of have to make a decision for yourself. Now we can filter things by like price and stuff like that, depending on what our budget's going to be. Because at the end of the day, all of us have different budgets. All of us have different amounts of money that we can actually put into our stocks. So we could filter by cheapest stocks to going up. One of my things that I found that you guys love is cheap wheel strategy stocks. Now I'm not an endorser of any of these. I don't know all of these companies by any means, but you can filter them and start going down the rabbit hole. Listen, I would not blindly trust all data on any tool, okay? Everything we want to do is go cross-reference. I like to just use Yahoo Finance. I'll toss it in there. I'll look at my technicals. Then I'll go over to the option chain, verify the information. But it's like it saves me all that time of trying to go find the actual setups. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't have to go and do all that heavy lifting and trying to find things. I can just immediately see what's my probabilities and do they line up with my financial goals, right? Do they line up? Now with my filters, yes, they do, right? Because I ideally want to beat the market, right? Otherwise, what am I doing, right? And obviously generate income along the way. So right here, obviously we can see different kinds of stocks that are available and different kinds of the probability of them expiring versus. Like for example, this one caught my eye. Southwest Airlines is one of my favorite stocks. A very great company in my personal opinion. A covered call return annualized 21%. That hits my goal, right? I usually want to be at that 20-ish. Ideally, obviously, it's not always a reality, guys. Don't let anybody tell you that they're making 100%, 50% a year over year. You're going to get scammed, right? Like literally, you are going to get scammed. Like just bring this down to reality, all right? Me as an option seller, for me, again, I'm shooting for 2% a month return on my collateral. Does it always happen? No, it doesn't always happen, but it's what I'm aiming for, okay? And all that matters is at the end of the year, what does the financial situation look like? But please, guys, don't go out there getting scammed by people telling you that they're going to make you 40, 50% a year on your money, guys. Let's bring it down. If anybody's doing that, they're going to be like, they would be gods literally on Wall Street and all over the place. You would know their name. That's for damn sure. But with that said, we could see, for example, with this love one, right? This is one that I would actually go explore right now, right? This is one I would go to explore. I'm like, okay, great fundamentally sound company. It's on my core watch list, right? I'm getting a great covered call return. My RSI is at a 38. Okay, fantastic. Oversold. See, I don't even need to go look at the technicals. I'm seeing 38. That's in my mind. I'm like, okay, that's going to be out the bottom Bollinger Band already. It's being oversold heavily. Doesn't mean I'm going to blindly trust it, right? I got a nice dividend yield here as well. I'm looking at the 30. I'm looking at the 30 strike price that's expiring in 26 days. So under 30 days, I'm getting a nice juicy return on a fantastic company, annualized a 24% return, getting a 1.76% return on my collateral, which is absolutely fantastic, just around my 2%. And my probability of expiring worthless is just about 76%. Fantastic. That's a great trade in my opinion, my personal opinion. Results value, not financial advice. This is a trade that I would go look at open and be like, okay, let's see what I can get. Maybe can I be a little bit more aggressive? Why is Southwest getting so beat up right now? What am I missing in this situation, right? And if it looks good, okay, perfect. I'll go take a look and I'll go execute the trade, right? And that's it, right? And now I got some research. It's on my core watch list. I have a belief in the company. It fits all of my criteria of an Ark Options Strategy stock, right? Because if I end up stuck holding it, and it most importantly, it fits into my actual budget. Now, there's a bunch of other screeners here, guys. I'm only scratching the surface. Some of the other ones that I really, really like is selling out of the money puts with high probability of profit on stocks that are oversold, right? That's going to show you the RSI that's oversold. RSI, in my opinion, is the best indicator. If I could only pick one indicator, like to look at, like a broad sense, like I am talking super broad because I do combine a couple other indicators to make it all sound and make sense. But if I can only pick one indicator, usually that's going to be the RSI. I'm looking at oversold setups that I can sell cash secured puts in. This cuts that down drastically that time. Next one, I love their predefined screener here. It's sell high probability cash secured puts on dividend aristocrats. You already know dividend kings, dividend aristocrats. Boring, but I love them, right? If assigned return will be more than 4%. 4%. Okay, I love that one as well. And there's a bunch in here, guys. Again, I know there's some of these are a little bit more advanced. There's stuff that I'm not necessarily doing here, but go check this out, guys. This is the only paid tool I believe is worth your money, and I'm going to sweeten this pot for yourselves if you help support the channel by using that affiliate link down below. You're going to get one of my $200 courses that we sell every day here. You can either pick cash secured puts for busy people or covered calls for busy people completely for free. Just make sure to email me, Peter@OnlyPeterPru, after you sign up with that link down below, guys. Remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.